Life is so beautiful. One afternoon, you come down to a totally strange environment and one nice lady in a nice salwar introduces you so nicely. Probably the achievements which you are mostly not worth of. But she speaks so nicely about you. Yes, life is such a beautiful gift by our Creator, and probably the only way how we can pay back our Creator is by leading a life of purpose. That is the only way how we can be grateful to Him. Why do I say this? Because of two reasons. Wise men say there are two bright moments in our life. One, when you are born. Two, when you realize the purpose of being on this beautiful earth, when you realize the purpose, the need to lead your beautiful life in a particular direction. And why do I say that? Because unless you realize where do you stand today, where do you want to get, how long you take to get there, and what all you need to inculcate in yourself to get there, you will never get there. And to realize this particular need, the need for our purpose of life, let me tell you a very short story. Once upon a time, there was a violent elephant chasing a man. The man ran for his life, and as he was hanging from the branch of a tree, trying to save himself from the single-minded animal which was trying to shake the tree and drop him from the tree, there was a drop of honey that dropped on his lips from the branch, from the beehive which was hanging on the branch above. He licked the honey, delicious, but the single-minded animal was trying to kill him by shaking the tree, by trying to make him fall from the tree. So what did he do? He kept on licking the honey. And just at that moment, a chariot flew in with a number of angels. They tried to save his life. Come man, come with us, this elephant will kill you. He was so engrossed with licking the honey. He was like, let me have a little more of this beautiful honey. And as he kept on enjoying the honey, the divine honey, the angels finally gave him an ultimatum and left him at the mercy of the elephant. Now what could have actually got that particular person to the angel's chariot? A different kind of honey? A better kind of honey. This is what happens with us also. As we have a lot of options in our life, we keep squabbling between the solutions and the illusions of our life, not being able to choose which particular path should I take. There are so many distractions around us. Which one to choose? So that is why I tell you, it is very important to realize the purpose of our life, the purpose of us being on earth, and to lead our life in that particular direction, which will actually help us reach our desirable destiny. Otherwise, you will have a nice wife, a nice car, a nice job. But as it is told, all is well, let me tell you, the day you die, you won't feel all is well. Now, I have really taken a piecemeal approach towards leading my life with a particular purpose. First and foremost, the awareness in our life. How many of us are actually aware of ourselves? What are my strengths? What are my weaknesses? What do I need to do? If I spend a lot using my credit card, my husband will become invisible to me. How many of us realize that? Yes, that is what you call awareness. Secondly, feeding our mind. Choose any particular subject that interests you. May it be sports, may it be geography, history, philosophy, arts, anything. But feed your mind. As we all know, an idle mind is a devil's workshop. And just as we feed our body to keep ourselves healthy, we go to gyms to keep ourselves healthy. We also should feed our mind to keep our mind healthy. And how do I do that? By actually attending so many ToastMaster sessions. Because this is one of the easiest way to feed your mind. Somebody in a ToastMaster session, somebody speaking from the field of psychology, somebody speaking from the field of training, somebody a teacher. If you visit the community clubs, you can see the variety of speeches. And there you can actually feed your mind. Third point is the creativity. an outer functioning self, and we all have an inner creative self. Now, how do we maintain an outer functioning self? Wearing a nice violet salwar, wearing a West Side jacket, wearing an Alan Solly trouser. But that's not all, because that won't take you to your desirable destiny. What we need to do is inculcate our creative self. And how do I do that? Yes, by scripting my speeches, my Toastmaster speeches. I inculcate my creativity unless one fine day it gets me the award for the Capture the Magic contest. Third is, we all lead a life, we eat, we live, but how many of us actually make a difference to a fellow person's life? Do we? We all want to, or probably many of us don't even realize that a life of purpose is the one which makes a difference to many other people's life. Believe me, today morning, the MC of our session, which will be held on Friday, asked me, Rikhia, what is success to you? The only answer which I could think of is that the number of years you live in the minds of people, even after you die, to make a difference in their life, actually determines your success. You think of any people from any particular sphere, whether it's an R.D. Burman, whether it's a Shakespeare, whether it's a Hitler, or whether it's a John F. Kennedy. You see, they all are alive in our minds because they have made a difference to other people's life. And by your Toastmasters way of living, how can you make a difference to a fellow person's life? By giving good speeches, by making them aware of what they need to do. By making them aware that they should use debit card and not credit card. By inspiring budding Toastmasters. By making them interested in the Toastmasters way of living. You change their lives because this is one life-changing experience from which we all can benefit. Why do you think Robin Sharma was given the 2011 Golden Gavel Award by Toastmasters International? Because across the world he has changed lives. Because he has made a difference in the lives of so many people. And how can we help and how can we take our Toastmasters way of living for a social cause? We all are Toastmasters. We speak. We are all here to improve our way of speaking. But how many times do we record a talking book, hearing which a blind person can actually become more educated or more knowledgeable? So having said that, having heard all these things and having heard me for the last 7 minutes, let me ask, how many of you in this room are actually urged to create a difference in a fellow person's life? Yes, that's the spirit. That's the spirit with which we should lead our life. Because one fine day, we will fade away, but we should not let our good work wane away. Mr. Toastmaster, Madam Toastmaster.